guys, welcome back. It is Wednesday and I am on my way to my 33-week doctor's appointment. We are checking up on the baby. So far everything is going well. My diabetes, gestational diabetes, got a little bit worse, and last Wednesday they put me on a medication called metformin that I'm supposed to take before dinner to try to help my blood sugar levels overnight, because my fasting levels in the morning seem to be high, and then after I eat breakfast they're also high. So we're hoping that this new medication works. I had an ultrasound last week and they said he was 3 pounds 14 ounces. He was in the 33rd percent, which is good because one of the risks of gestational diabetes is a large baby, and with him being in the 33rd percent, it means he's not too big at this point. I'm not really sure what they're going to be doing today. I may have another ultrasound. They said at some point I'm going to be starting stress tests. I don't know if I'll start that today or next week. But from this point on, I'll be going every week to see my regular doctor and every 2 weeks to see my diabetes doctor. And then when I hit, I think, 35 or 36 weeks, I'll be going twice a week to see my regular doctor and doing stress tests and stuff on the baby to make sure he's okay. And then the plan for right now is to induce him February 22nd, which is a Friday, and I will be 39 weeks at that point. They like to induce me, well, for one, they induce women typically that have gestational diabetes so the baby doesn't get too big. But with all of my pregnancies, I've been induced, except for Ainsley. She came early on her own. But because I'm on blood thinners and I don't know, I do a lot of different medications, they have me wean off certain medications and then they induce me so that I'm not at risk of bleeding and hemorrhaging and things like that with the epidural and stuff. So we are gonna go in here, see the doctor, see what she has to say. Lately everything's been normal, so I'm not really worried about anything. And then we're gonna head home because I actually have ripped all of the cabinet doors off of my cabinets. I ordered new chalk paint on Amazon. It's supposed to be here today. And I am gonna work on sanding my kitchen cabinets. Chalk paint is no VOC, so it is safe to use during pregnancy. And my goal is to get the kitchen cabinets, the kitchen itself, I guess in general, redone before the baby gets here. So that's one less project I have to worry about with a newborn. All right, so I'm here at the doctor's. I just got done with my ultrasound and everything looks good, and they have me hooked up to the monitors to listen to the baby's heartbeat and to do a stress test. Here's the monitors. That's what they look like on my belly. And then if you can hear, I don't know if you can hear that. That's his heartbeat going. So they're just checking, making sure everything's okay, making sure he's doing good and isn't stressed. All right, so I just finished up at the doctor's and everything appears to be normal. The baby was fine. He was wiggling around a whole lot. They are gonna go ahead and start having me come twice a week, so I go back on Friday for another stress test. And I did get to talk with the doctor, and we discussed the possibility of doing a C-section because of everything that I went through with my last delivery, with Ainsley being sunny side up and the cord being around her neck 2 times. Originally that was going to be the plan for this pregnancy with the marginal cord insertion that we thought we had, but now that that's not an issue, I don't know. I'm not really sure what I want to do. You know, my other pregnancies and deliveries were really easy. They were really quick. My labor was fast. The delivery was fast. And then with Ainsley, we were expecting the same thing, and we had invited the students in to watch. And when it came time to push, she wasn't coming, and her heart started fluttering, and they realized that she was sunny side up, and that means that she was looking up towards the ceiling instead of down at the floor. Babies are supposed to come out with their heads down, and she came out with her face up, and she had the cord around her neck twice, and they were prepping the OR for an emergency C-section when she finally presented. And my husband did not get to cut her cord. She's the only one that we did not get to cut the cord, and they immediately took her from us. We never heard her cry, and it was terrifying. It was a very traumatic experience for me. She's fine, but She had bruising on her forehead, real bad bruising, and swelling, and it caused severe jaundice. And I don't know. It was a fluke. Any baby can be born sunny side up. Every pregnancy is different. I don't know if that's really a good reason to schedule a C-section. The recovery from that is really hard. I've never had a C-section. I have friends that have had them. We live in a house with stairs. I have 4 other children at home. So I don't know. She said that it's completely up to me. I have to decide if it was too traumatic for me to want to risk it again, or if I want to go ahead with a normal delivery. She said the chances of it happening again are normal with any other woman, about 10%, and she suspects that the delivery would go just fine, but I would probably have anxiety and be worried the whole time. So I don't know. It's stuff that I have to think about and talk about, and if any of you have any experience with it, let me know what you guys did, because I'm torn. Okay, so these are my kitchen cabinets. When we bought the house, they had already been painted white, and then I painted the bottom gray, but decided I didn't really like it once we added the backsplash. So I had been doing different colors of gray to try to decide if maybe I liked a different color. But I decided overall I don't really like the gray because it's just too much. So I ordered some Rust-Oleum chalk paint in the color Chiffon Cream. I've not seen it in person. I ordered it off Amazon because there's nowhere locally to buy that chalk paint. So it's supposed to get here later today, and I'm hoping I like it. But for now, I've taken off all of the doors, and I'm getting ready to sand them and start prepping them to be painted. So here are all the doors that I've already taken off of the wall. I've got 2 different types of sanders, so I can work on sanding. And then I've also got myself this handy dandy face mask to make sure I protect myself and baby from. So I got all these cabinets in here sanded. Sanded the uppers, the bottoms, and some of the doors we left on. We didn't take these off just because there's so many chemicals down there. The cats are intrigued. They're trying to figure out what's going on. And the girls are out in the garage where I'm sanding the other doors. They're out here riding bikes and scooters and rollerblading.
And I want to show you something.
Marissa came home from school today in panic mode.
I have gotten a splinter with hay.
She's got a splinter.
And it's been in for a while because it's turning red on
turn it around.
And on the
okay, hold it still. There it is. Now you can see it.
And on one side right here, on one side right here, it's bleeding a little bit because that's the side it came in from. I was just holding hay and somebody hit it down, and it kind of just like went into my skin because one part of the hay was sticking up, so whenever I held it, that part kind of went into my skin.
But good news, we've called Dad. He's gonna come home early and take care of it.
It's literally directly under my skin, but on one part, it's so
you got a boo-boo too, Bear?
that you could actually take.
What's your boo-boo? Oh, it looks like you got a little.
But then
there's
too hard.
You were doing what too hard?
Coloring.
Coloring too hard, so it's kind of like a little callus.
There is a thin spot on this, so if it does get stuck, we can always use like an earring tip and just like pop it up, and then it'll kind of get a rip, and we can use like tweezers to get it out.
Yeah, Daddy knows how to get them out. He's got them out of the boys' hands lots and lots of times. All right, so I'm out here working on these. I've done all these gray doors, sanded all of them. Now I've got to do this stack of white doors. And I keep checking the mail, but my paint's still not here.
And you need to paint them because that stuff is white.
Well, I'm ready to start painting the indoor part so that I can see what color it is, because I don't even know what color I got.
And also this.
The color I ordered is called Chiffon Cream.
And also you need to color this.
But I'm going off of a picture on the internet, so I really have no idea what it's going to look like.
Yeah, pictures on the internet could be false.
Yeah. All right, so Marissa's working on learning how to use these new rollerblades. Santa brought her for Christmas.
On this side, there's a little stopper.
Santa brought these for her for Christmas.
Because Mommy already got me a JoJo doll, and that was the first present I opened.
All right, show me how you skate. Seeing how she's only had them a few days, she's doing really good.
I've only had them for like a month.
Not even a month.
You know how I
had them for 2
me
weeks.
and Nichole to push me?
Uh-huh.
Now I don't.
You don't need anyone to push you on your bike anymore? You got your baby with you.
I've had a week and a half of training with this.
Yep.
And half the week I didn't do it. So I've only had practice for a week.
Does your baby like it too? Whoa, you girls are gonna get hurt.
Okay, Ainsley, push me. Ainsley, you can ride it better than that.
You're heavy. Her little legs aren't that strong.
And also rollerblades.
But she's gotta get going first.
Yeah, no. I'll get going and then after that stop. She does really good.
You girls are silly.
Also, sometimes I step and I push her so then she can go faster and turn. But just like a slight nudge off, then I go and hit a wall or something.
All right, well, while you girls are practicing, I'm going to go back to sanding. All right, yay, my package finally came. Let's open it up and see what paint color we got. All right, so I must say the packaging is nice. They put these little things on top so the can doesn't bust. And the shipping, however, now I don't really know how I'm supposed to get those things off. So I gotta figure out how to get these off. And then I ordered this kit. It's got a brush and a roller, so we'll see how that works. All right, so I got the things off, and here's the moment of truth. Let's see. Ta-da! Oh, I do like it.
Can I see?
Good, it's a good creamy color.
Oh.
All right, let's pour some in. Try it out, see what we think. All right, so we'll get it on the brush and roll it on.
Oh, it's like just a peach. It's just a tint yellow. Yeah. On the white, because you can see right there is tan, right here is white.
I like it. That's what I'm wanting. I was wanting like an antique white kind of color.
We don't really want a yellow.
It's hard for you guys to see, but maybe from this angle. It's hard for you to be able to see, but it was white, and this is more of like a yellowy. It's not really yellow. It's more like a soft butter color.
Soft tan.
So we'll paint a little bit, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. So we got 1 coat and 2 coats on some, and this is the color it's turned out.
2 coats.
We did 2 coats on the door, but like over here we've only got 1 coat, so I'll have to do another coat tomorrow. And I haven't started on the doors that are in the garage, but so far I think I like it.
Also, you haven't got those cracks in there.
Yeah, I haven't finished getting the cracks. I gotta get a special brush for that.
Yeah.
But I'm tired. Pregnant lady is done, so I think we're gonna call it a night.
And
we are going to watch
Fuller House.
Fuller House.
And
We have 3 episodes to go. That's my belly. Bear likes to hug my big old belly.
So you're 6 weeks away?
6 weeks away.
Mommy, look, we're also eating hot chocolate.
Yep, hot chocolate, Fuller House. We have 3 episodes before the finale, and we're trying to guess if we think the baby is a boy or a girl.
Because they already have 2 boys and not 2 girls.
Oh, I see.
That's a spoiler.
Well, we don't know for sure.
Saying that Kimmy's pregnant, 'cause what if they've never seen
Everybody knows Kimmy's pregnant.
it? What if they've never seen the show and they want to start watching it?
Well, then spoiler, Kimmy's pregnant. It's a boy or a girl.
They don't even know who Kimmy is because they've never seen it, so.